Fortnite Cosmetics have always been in such a very strange spot, especially when it comes to censorship. However, as of recently, people have been bringing up Fortnite censorship once again due to something being leaked out in the files and is coming up in the item shop very soon. So today I wanted to talk about Fortnite censorship with cosmetics with you all, because it's in a very odd spot. If you guys like the content that you see, make sure to subscribe to the channel with the bell turned on so you don't miss any more new videos from me. Also, don't forget to drop a like on the video if you guys happen to enjoy the content. Make sure to use code MINO5 in the Fortnite item shop as it helps out the channel tremendously. But ladies and gentlemen, let's hop right into the video. So for those who don't know, the end event of Chapter 6 is coming out very soon. And with this, we actually got some information about one new skin that's coming out very soon. And I say new in air quotes because it's not anything new. It's actually something that we got this season. And that is this new Homer skin. And yes, this is real, by the way. It is literally Homer in his underwear.
Good grief, he's naked!
Now, I won't lie when I say this here, the skin looking like this is absolutely hilarious. Fits the character very well, and I don't really have any issues with it. However, a lot of people in the Fortnite community have been pointing this out as of lately, because it seems like Epic Games may potentially have a double standard when it comes to censorship. Obviously, this has been a thing for a while now. We've seen whenever we get like certain IPs or different characters in the game that have risque looking designs, Epic Games would go out of the way to essentially Nikkei 30 family friendly them, I guess it's the best way of me putting it there, by pretty much completely changing the design almost tenfold. We've seen it happen plenty of times inside the past. The one that people are bringing up the most as of lately is Katana from Mortal Kombat. And yes, I do know that Katana is a very attractive character within the Mortal Kombat franchise, but the way that Epic Games did it was essentially just throwing on a pair of shorts on her and calling it a day, which was pretty strange censorship, because obviously I know people are going to bring up the fact that yes, there are children that play this game. I understand that, but you guys gotta realize this here. Epic Games can do designs like this. I mean, the new Homer skin is pretty much the prime example of this. They can essentially get away with stuff like this, but it seems like that they don't want to, and it's obviously more prevalent inside of female skins like Katana, and even skins like Cammy, which was obviously heavily censored as well, with them essentially adding on camo pants to her original default edit style, when in reality we all know that there is no pants there whatsoever. So it does feel a little weird that Epic Games is going out of the way to censor skins like that, but yet when we see a skin like Homer come out with him just being in his underwear and even showing off his nips out of all things, which I'm pretty sure this is the first ever skin that actually shows nips inside the game, and yes, I'm saying that purposefully, by the way, then why not just have the same type of design choices when it comes to female skins too? Just make them how they are in the video games or just in franchises in general, besides like without trying to essentially censor them so that then you can appease the people who complain about that. Maybe this is probably something to do with Party Royale players completely ruining certain skins. I have no realistic idea here as of why they're trying to censor just female skins, but then they're not doing it with the males like this. It is very weird, because here's the thing. If a game like Marvel Rivals can essentially have characters like Luna Snow inside a bikini, literally almost showing off almost everything, and having the same rating as Fortnite, why doesn't Fortnite do it?
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit.
It honestly makes no sense to me, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Because, like, I mean, Fortnite censorship in general has been in such a bad spot. Like, oh my goodness. Like, for example, them trying to censor emotes in general, like laugh it up, take the L, making options so that means you don't see them, or even making emotes not usable whatsoever around each other. Like, for example, Ride the Pony and Party Hips are great examples here. You can't use those emotes together with two people. So you can see what's happening here with that stuff. And honestly, I still can't even believe that they were trying to censor skins in general inside of creative, because that was one of the worst decisions they ever did. And to wrap up this video here, I wanted to touch upon one last thing here when it comes to censorship here, especially when it comes to the recent Homer Simpson stuff versus like skins like Katana and Cammy getting completely censored. There was one skin that actually did a pretty good job at that, and that was Tatsumaki from the One Punch Man collab. Sure, yes, they still essentially threw a pair of shorts underneath the skin, which I am expecting that to happen, but I think in general they did a really good job with bringing that character into the game without actually, you know, censoring her in that context like how they did Katana. So I do think at the end of the day, it is possible for Epic Games to make skins like that, but I just don't know if they really have the guts to essentially go forward with that idea. If they don't, it is what it is, and I'm not really going to complain about that. But I did want to talk about censorship here in this video because it's been all over the place. All these crazy different ideas here, and especially with this whole situation when it comes to this recent Homer skin, is absolutely ridiculous. And it's really in an odd spot in Fortnite. But ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today's video. I really hope you all enjoyed. If you did happen to enjoy this video, consider subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to check out my Twitter, AKMX account. Also, don't forget to use my support creator code within the Fortnite item shop. That is Mino5, that's MINO5. Please and thank you. Thank you all so much for watching. I love every single one of you. Remember, everyone, it's always good to take chances.